True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Mookie Betts scored the run and then walked off the field limping. And from that moment, we were all waiting for the announcement. Dodgers fans, this update that just came out deserves special attention. We are only in April, the season has just started, and one of the three best players on this roster left the game with pain in his lower right back. This is not just today's news. Depending on what the Dodgers reveal over the next few days, this could change the front office's plans for the turning point of the season. Look, when we see Mookie Betts leave the field in the second inning of an April game, the first reaction is to wait. Wait for the announcement, wait to see whether it is just precautionary or something more serious. The announcement came, pain in the lower right back. And that changes the conversation a little, because lower back pain is not like an ankle issue. It is not a cramp that disappears the next day. The back has memory, and we need to take that seriously right now. The incident happened in the second inning of the game against the Washington Nationals, the second game of the first road trip of the 2026 regular season. The Dodgers took the lead with a double from Freddie Freeman that brought in Betts and Kyle Tucker. Betts scored the run, but it was during that trip around the bases that something happened. Shortly after, the organization confirmed it, pain in the lower right back. There is no timetable for his return at this moment. There is no indication that he is headed to the injured list, but there is also no green light for the next game. The last time Betts had a documented back issue was in 2021. That is 5 years without this specific problem, which is technically good news. This is not a chronic injury returning. But backs are unpredictable. Any fan who has followed baseball for more than 10 years knows that. The Dodgers are still at the beginning of the season, coming off an impressive 13-6 win the previous night. The team is currently on an East Coast road trip, and the schedule does not slow down. It is exactly during this kind of stretch, long travel, consecutive games, weather different from Los Angeles, that the body of a 33-year-old athlete feels it the most. Had a previous season marked by physical issues, he got sick early in the year and lost nearly 10 kilograms. Even so, he still contributed to the World Series title. That shows resilience, but it also shows that his body has been pushed at a very high level for many consecutive years. What I think is still not being discussed enough is this. Betts is not just the name that appears in the lineup, he is the player who sets the rhythm of the offense in the early innings. When he is on base, the game has a completely different dynamic. The pressure he creates on the opposing pitcher opens space for Freeman, for Tucker, and for Ohtani. When he leaves the lineup, it is not just a substitution. It is a change in the behavior of the entire offense. And that does not show up in the box score. And look, I know what you are feeling right now. We all hope this is just precautionary. We hope to see him in tomorrow's lineup as if nothing happened. We have seen this before with him. We have seen him overcome worse. But we have also seen what happens when warning signs at the start of the season are ignored and the team ends up paying the price in September. So stay close and keep following this with us here on the channel. From a division standpoint, every team keeping an eye on the Dodgers right now is paying close attention to this news. Arizona, San Diego, San Francisco, all of them have an interest in seeing Los Angeles deal with a physical issue this early in the season. I am not saying this changes the favorite. The Dodgers roster has enough depth to absorb a short absence. But absences that begin as short ones have a habit of becoming longer. And that is when the tone of the conversation changes. This to Christianerin. The Dodgers to East Defingans. That abis enough ends for Balix. That border cunts, but dang. But hens regral to be waiting longer. And that is when the tone of the conversation changes. With Betts out of the lineup, the Dodgers need to redistribute responsibility at the top of the order. The organization has options, the bench has pieces capable of covering the gap for a few games. But covering for Mookie Betts for any period of time is a task no replacement can handle with the same impact. This is damage control, not a real replacement. My read is that the front office will be conservative here. Andrew Friedman does not take risks with a lower back issue in April when there is an entire season ahead. If Betts feels anything over the next 2 days, he goes straight to the 10-day injured list. No debate. And honestly, that may be the right path. Better to lose 2 weeks now than to lose August or September. This team's window is in October. It always has been. So you protect your most important asset to make sure he gets to October fully healthy. At the end of the day, the question is simple. Do you trust this roster to keep the team afloat while Betts is out, even if it is only for a short time? I trust the depth. I trust Friedman to manage this. And I trust Mookie to come back, because he has already proven that he knows how to come back. But we are going to keep watching closely, because this team cannot arrive in October at half strength. If you want to understand what is really happening inside the Dodgers, make sure to subscribe. We follow this team here every single day,